the Blitz Twister Cup 2018 online finals in the Asian server, and today I'll be streaming Team TBT or Team Battle Training as the clan name. The clan name is Team Battle Training and the team is Team TBT. They did not change their name. Anyway, Team TBT today are gonna fight in round 4 and 5 of the Blitz Twister Cup online finals, and in round 4 they are gonna face off against Team 183 only from the clan of UI Ultra Intelligence. And yep, so let's see. Let's look at the mode. The mode is Supremacy. The map is Canal. Victory conditions is best of 5, and it's a tier 10 match if you guys didn't know about that. Anyway, Team TBT is gonna spawn on the north side of the first round, and Team UI will spawn from the south side of Canal. Yep, so let's go and look at the team. So this is Team TBT Kohei. He'll be bringing his WZ-113, followed up by all Rory Mine, if I'm not mistaken. He's gonna bring his Object 268. Then we have Mina in his WZ-113. We have Retalk in his IS-4. We have Troll of Shimane in his Object 140. We have Yayoi in his IS-7, and lastly we have Full Boy in his IS-4. Next, on Team UI side, we have A Samad in his T133. We have EX underscore Koishi in his IS-4, and we have Freedom underscore Warrior underscore Jcot in his IS-4. Then we have Googleplex underscore in his WZ-113. Then we have Mid Stargazers in his WZ-113. Then we have Part King also in his Batcher 25T. And lastly, we have Red Panda in his T110E3. Right guys, so now the time is less than 1 minute. So after this, I'll go and look at the charts after this battle. Yep, after this round, I will go look at the charts. In the meantime, yep, what can I say? So looking at the team lineups, this is a really mobile lineup from Team TBT. This is also a really mobile lineup from Team UI. So maybe both teams, maybe they'll be fighting for the A base or B and C, and also D. So maybe one team can go to A and B, and Team UI will be a counterclockwise going to C and D, or will they go to C and A and meet Team TBT in the middle over there? I'm not sure, we'll just have to see guys. So yep, it's really interesting to see what these two teams are happening. This is the first time I'm streaming Team TBT, so I'm excited about that. Right guys, we're gonna go soon. And yep, so I've set a 5-minute delay. You guys will be able to stream it to start seeing it around 7:02 PM, 7:03 PM or 7:04 PM UTC plus 8. Anyway guys, on the topic of Twitter coins, please go into the description of the video and click the links there and start watching it on the Wargaming portal to be able to earn 1,500 Twitter coins for this group stages battle, or 3,000 Twister coins for the final stage battle. Well, we're just awaiting players now, and we are looking from the perspective of the IS-4. We talk in his IS-4. And here we go guys, let's go into free cam mode and see what the teams are doing. Okay, Team TBT are using engine boost and gonna go towards base D. Yep, a lot of them are going to go towards base D. The IS-4s, double IS-4s are over here. Full Boy gets spotted. They are ignoring base C. Okay, Freedom Warrior got, let's look at what UI are doing now. T110E3 and Freedom Warrior got, they are going to go to base C and start capping it. The rest of the team are going to go towards base D as well. Let's look at what Part King is doing. Part King in his Batcher 25T. He's trying to reset base D, but he's not doing it. He's getting shot in return. Yep, not a good position for Part King right there. But yep, let's see what's the rest of the team doing. WZ-113 have pushed up. IS-7 is gonna get spotted. He is not spotted yet. Yep, okay, the Object 268 is spotted. Part King in a lot of trouble right now. They need to... Oh, yep, he's getting shot. Do they have support at the back over here? Yep, Red Panda is T110E3, but he's not looking in an overwatch position. Let's look at what TBT are doing right now. Oh, they're putting team shots into the tanks of UI. Okay, what's happening right now? Okay, the IS-4s are gonna go to cap base B because they know that all the UI players are over here. Rory is putting some good shots into Part King. Part King is now a one shot for any tank on the enemy team. even a HE shot from the object 268 over there. And yep, UI are gonna go on top on base capture points. I'm not sure pretty soon. Let's look at what Rory are doing. All Rory are mine are doing right now. That's a very interesting name. Right, the WZ keep putting a good shot into the T110 but the T1A somehow puts in a shot into him in reply. Not a good trade. Okay, Pat King goes down over there. He I think was making his way towards base A. I'm not sure about it. Everything's happening over here. A Samad trying to put in shots into the tanks of TBT. Object 140 is running around. He's going to support the IS-4 over there. IS-4 is on his own lonesome. And yep, so it's just now a matter of trading hit points and whatnot. Retalk is falling back, but he gets spotted and is taking a lot of shots. He's gonna go down really soon. I do not know why the Object 140 is over there brawling with the IS-4 on his lonesome. Okay, we spotted the weakness from and Retalk and his IS-4 has gone down. IS-7 is pushing up from TBT, but he's losing a lot of hit points. We have the T110 let's look at what he's doing right now. What is he gonna do? If he is gonna go down really soon. Yep, he goes down from the IS-7. Googleplex is in trouble. He's a one shot and he goes down. TBT, Yayoi, yep, he goes down from Freedom Warrior. Huge hit, huge double tap. Okay, it's all happening down over here right now. TBT are in a strong position. They've focus fired better than Team UI, I believe. Yep, and the tanks are going down one by one. Object 140 over there, he puts a shot into a T110 but he gets taken out in return. Alright, now it's a 1 versus 3 situation for UI. Huge 1000 shot into the WZ-113 right now. Let's look at what Fulba is looking at. Yep, ram from the Object 268 right there. Really good stuff from both teams right there. And there we have it. Team TBT taking the first round. Okay, let's look at the team damage right now, guys. Okay, WZ-113 Mina Lin Sky doing 2.9k damage, followed up by Object 268 doing 2.6k damage, and lastly we have Full Boy doing 2.3k damage. All the surviving members of the Team TBT finishing top of the team, so good job to them. Next, in Team UI, we have the T110 doing 3.4k damage, and then we have the WZ-113 doing 3k damage, and lastly we have IS-4 doing 1.7k damage. So yep, really good stuff from the team captain over there. And now let's look at the team damage. So it's 13,900 versus 12,000 damage. Yep, so difference of 1.9k right there. So yeah, the difference right there was really close, but it all came down to better pushing, better coordination, and better focus firing from the team that won it, which was Team TBT. Right, next round the map is again Canal, and right now the spawns are swapped. So Team TBT are gonna spawn from the south side, and Team UI are gonna spawn from the north side. Okay, let's look at the lineups here. We got Kohe in his WZ-113, then we got the Grill, we got the Leopard 1, we got the IS-4, IS-7, IS-4, and a mouse. Wow, interesting stuff from Team TBT right there, bringing a mouse. Anyway, on Team UI, we got the AMX-50B, T133, IS-7, M60, WZ-113, so another AMX-50B, so double AMX-50B from Team UI, and lastly we got a Batchet 25T. So 3 auto-loading tanks on Team UI side, so it'll be interesting to see how they use those 3 tanks over there. Okay, looking at team lineup, maybe Team TBT will be investing in base A right now, base C and base A. I'm not sure they're gonna go invest into base D at all, but I'm not sure if that will happen or not. What can Team UI do? They'll go to base D, I suppose. I'm not sure. Alright, if my voice is not loud enough, I'm sorry about that. I'm trying to speak as loud as I can. Wait just a moment, guys. How is it now? Is it better? I've adjusted the volume on it. Alright, now you are on the perspective of the Grill. All Rory are mine. He's number 1. And again, we are just awaiting players right now. So yeah, it'll be interesting to see what Team UI will do. Will they go to base D as before? Will they focus on base A because those double auto loaders? And we'll find out right now, guys, and let's see. WZ-113 is using engine boost. They are heading towards base A. The Leopard 1 climbing the hill over there, not wasting any time. The mouse is also pushing. The Team TBT are gonna be really aggressive. Team UI on the other hand, they're gonna go towards base D. Yep. So I predicted it correctly. Okay, the Batchet 25T, he spotted the WZ-113. He's trying to capture base A, but nope, the mouse puts a shot into him. He has to run right now. He's not in a good position. The T110 at the of Team UI, he's looking at the mouse. Really good position right there. Way at the back of the map. He doesn't need to use a lot of camouflage. The distance will be able to cover his tank from being spotted. Right, Team TBT have captured base A, and right now Team UI are capturing base D. Huge shot from the T110. He's right now spotted. Okay, double IS-4 capturing base B. Let's see what's... Okay, this IS-4 is in trouble right now. Yep, the two auto loaders over there putting shots into him. He has dropped down. Okay, IS-4 of Dulcie, he's trying to capture base B. He's gonna lose a lot of hit points. As I said that, he takes a shot. He takes another shot from the WZ-113 over there. And right now, M60 and IS-7 are pushing up into base C. Let's see what's happening. Yep, okay. They're capping base C right now. Will he lose a lot of hit points? Leopard 1 is spotting over there. Nope, he does. So far, he's been lucky. The shots have not hit him. Okay, finally, Gwill putting a shot into him. Yep, he's losing 7. He has lost 700 HP. Okay, Googleplex is right now capping base C. Let's see. Nope, he gets spotted as well. But, ooh, 700 HP into him. Very interesting. Okay, so both sides have 1 capture points, and Team TBT are slightly in the lead. Okay, Googleplex getting track over there. And let's see what's the Gwill doing. He's looking down at base C. Really good spot for the Gwill right now. Providing overwatch for his entire team. Hold on, Oh, I was just at the back of the map. No. Okay, I need to switch positions right now. Okay, yep, again, as I said, just one base capture from both sides. Both teams cannot afford to capture any other bases right now because it's in the open. If they wanted to do it, they should have done it at the beginning of the match. Okay, the T123 has pushed up. Koishi over there. Right now they're trying to capture base C again. IS-7, Freedom Warrior J-God, he's trying to cap it again. He's spotted by the mouse. But he's gonna go down, one more HE shot from the enemy team, and he will go down. And he goes down to the Leopard. Where was the Leopard? Ooh, the Leopard got him just as he was about to pull back underneath the curve. Right, so UI have tank down. Parking, putting in shots into the WZ over there. Ooh, and the Koshi goes down. The T110 goes down. Very interesting. I'm sorry I did not catch that. Let's see what's happening now. Yep, it's just a stalemate from both sides, but unfortunately Team UI have lost 2 tanks. They are in the worst position right now. Yep, so those double auto loaders were not really utilized very well, in my opinion. Okay, Ace Ahmad coming up in his AMX-50B, but just poking. He's trying to spot. He can't really do anything right there. Googleplex over there in his M60. He's poking the corner and trying to spot. Let's see. Yep, he is poking the corner. But who can he spot right now? He spots the mouse, but that's all he can do. The Gwill over there should be looking at Googleplex right now. Let's go and see what's happening over there. Okay, Team TBT are stacking up their tanks heavily over at base B. WZ has relocated towards base C. Okay, Ace Ahmad is trying to go and... Nope, he's just blocking the ridge line. He's not capping. So now it's a stalemate, and if the current situation continues, Team TBT will win it on capture points. Ooh, Googleplex takes a huge hit from the Gwill. Yep, he takes a huge hit from the Gwill. Okay, Ace Ahmad is capping. Let's go to him right now. He's capping base C. But he gets reset by the mouse. Mouse puts a HC shell or either a high roll. Huge 500 damage. So both tanks had the perk where you do the maximum damage roll. Okay, Team TBT are pushing up. Parking in his MX-50B. He's pushing up. Ace Ahmad goes down. Ace Ahmad goes down to the mouse, who puts another HC shot into him. Right, really good play from Team TBT right there. Okay, Parking is coming up. He's spotted. Who will focus? Getting shot by the IS-7 over there. He's not in a good position right now. Kohei in his WZ-1 is coming up to him. Yep, and He's putting shots in. He bounces that shot, not really good for him. He puts another shot into him. And Googleplex goes down. Okay, let's see. The grill has come up to support the WZ-113. Huge shot into him. Bud King goes down. And now it's all that's left is Red Panda in his batch at 25. The Leo takes him out. And yep, before the last enemy mid-stargazers can be taken out, the capture point sticks to 1000 for Team TBT. So Team TBT dominating Team UI on Canal. Really interesting right there. Alright, let's look at the scores. Team damage. All tanks on Team TBT survive. The mouse doing 3.5k damage, 3.4k damage. Followed up by the WZ doing 2.9k damage. And lastly we have the Leopard 1 doing 2.3k damage. Over on Team UI side we have the T110E3 doing 1.8k damage. And we have the WZ-113, the last surviving tank on Team UI doing 1.5k damage. And lastly we have the Batcher 25T doing 1.2k damage. And yep, so the Team TBT being really dominant in this match, doing 12,300 damage, and Team UI doing 8.4k damage. Alright, let me just ready up. And okay, so the map has now swapped. The map is Winter Malinovka. So it'll be really interesting to see what these two teams will do. If Team TBT wins this, they win the round. If Team UI wins this, they extend the round for another one more match. If they manage to win the next two matches after that, they'll be able to take the round. But right now the odds are stacked against Team UI. Okay, we have another few more seconds, guys. Let's look at the team lineup. Kohei bringing his WZ-113, Mina Lin bringing his WZ-113. Then you're bringing a mouse, IS4, Batchet 25T, mouse, and Fosh 155. Oh, this is a very interesting team lineup from TBT. I think the double mouse will go into base B, and yep, they'll play a spoiler role for the team to push either A or base C for Team TBT. Oh, on UI side, we got a T110E3, mouse, IS7, and I'll just wait for the other tanks to come up on the battle screen. Yep, so we got that IS4, IS7, double IS7s, double mouse, and lastly we have a T110E3. So Team UI are bringing double. Right, so this is a very interesting strat from both sides. Both sides gonna use the mouse to take the damage. And yep, we're gonna start the battle right now. Alright, let's go and see what both sides are doing. Right, Team TBT have realized that they have the advantage at base A and they're gonna go towards base A. Will the mouse head towards base B? We'll just have to find out right now. Team UI are pushing heavily towards base C and base B. Okay, the Batchet 25T, recognizing that he has no counterpart on Team UI, he's capping base A right now. So the capture points will start taking in favor of Team UI from the start. And there we have it, the base has been captured. Team UI are gonna put Parking into base C. He's spotted. Okay, a lot of the tanks at B are spotted. And right now Team UI have to push to win it. Team TBT, they are spreading out. They're spreading out a line across the map. Oh, the WZ-113 is getting taken out over there. Getting shot. I mean, he's not taken out yet. Let's look at the mouse. What is he doing? He's going up to support the enemy team. What's the IS4 doing? Let's see. Yeah, he's also gonna go over here to support. So they're leaving the middle. It'll be very interesting to see. Alright, let's look at what UI are doing right now. The mouse at the back there, the T110E3. Let's go to A Samad, the team captain in his T110E3. He's providing overwatch for this side of the map for him. Okay, Team TBT are flexing around. Yep, they are flexing around. So everything is gonna happen over here, I believe. Are they gonna push? They don't need to push. Okay, Googleplex is flexing around to his base. The Batchet will be able to spot him first. So that should give some information to Team UI and also Team TBT. Parking over there in a strong position. He gets spotted. Will he be shot? He spots the mouse. He puts a shot into the mouse with taking no hits in return. Very good stuff from over there. Googleplex is spotted, but the Batchet is also spotted. Batchet tries to put a few shots into Googleplex, but I do not think it'll go in, and of course it does not go in. Okay, Team TBT, they need to conserve their hit points right now. They are in, yep, the mouse of Dalji takes another hit from Pat King. Let's look at the mouse. What is he doing? He's looking. Ooh, Pat King really has good marksmanship right there. He puts he keeps on panning the mouses, but he finally gets a hit in return. But I think that was an effective. Ooh, they're pushing Pat King right there. Look at that. Let's see what's happening. WZ-113 he gets strike. Oh my god, Pat King is going to go down right now. He's being pushed by two WZ-113s. Yeah, what are the Team TBT are pushing? What are Team UI doing in reaction to that? They are pushing up as well. The mouse has pushed up. Okay, Force 13 has come up. Batchet 25T gets shot by the IS-7 over there as he's crossing. But Pat King goes down. Pat King finally goes down. The Red Panda in his IS-7 is alone against 4 tanks over there. And what's the rest of the team doing? The mouse Dalji has taken a lot of hits. They're capping base B. The mouse of Green Stargazers are capping base B. Red Panda is going to go down. Let's look for 3 hits. And he goes down by the WZ-113. And right now TBT are pushing again. Remember guys, if Team TBT win this, they win the round and they get the point. Okay, they've captured base B. Dalji goes down. Okay, the next target is Freedom Warrior and he goes down. Yep, so now Dalji no, Team TBT have the gun advantage and they also have the hit point advantage. 6,000 hit points against Team UI's 5,000 hit points. As I say that, the hit points are going in favor. Okay, ooh, there's a battle over there. Let's go and see what's happening over there. Googleplex versus the IS-4 versus IS-4. Mano. Batchet comes to support him. Googleplex is going to go down right here. And he goes down. Very interesting stuff right there from both sides working together. Let's go on the mouse over here. Yeah, the mouse bouncing the shot from the WZ-113 over there. Let's pull back. Looks like Team TBT are going to win this thing. Yeah, and mouse goes down. They have 2 capture bases. The points are taken in favor of Team TBT. We have A. Samad, the team captain, and as I say that, the mouse goes down and A. Samad is the last one, but already you know that the bases, the points have hit 1,000 points for Team TBT. So really good play to Team TBT right there, winning all 3 rounds in this round, all 3 matches in this round, and good try for Team UI. Really strong play from them as well. And let's go and look at the team damage right now. Right, Full Boy in his Forge 155 doing 3.3k damage, followed up by the mouse doing 2.7k damage, and the WZ-113 doing 2.4k damage. Over here on Team UI side, we have the IS-7 doing 2.7k damage, and we have the mouse doing 1.8k damage, and lastly we have the mouse doing 1.6k damage. So again, Team TBT dominating Team UI, doing 14,600 damage to them, and Team UI doing 10,846 damage to Team TBT. Yep, so now the round has finished, and the next match will start in another 25 minutes, guys. So in the meantime, let me just do a few things. Alright, just a moment, guys. Okay, yep, so just checking my missions. I've completed all of them. In the meantime, let's go and look at the tournament charts. Also, yeah, on the topic of Twister coins, I would like to say that to earn Twister coins, please go into the description of the video and click the link there and register and watch on the Wargaming portal to start earning 1,500 Twister coins for this stream. If you do not, if you watch on YouTube, you won't earn any Twister coins. So yeah, just go to the description of the video and click the links there, guys. It's very simple to do, very easy to do. Let's look at the charts right now. Okay, so as we can see, Team ID again. So Team ID leading the pack in first place. Team ID with 4 points, followed up by Team TBT winning their match against Team UI just now with 3 points. Then we have Team Feast Ultimate Fist doing winning their match again, I think. So now they have 3 points. Team UI in 4th place with 2 wins and 2 losses. Yep. Team ST1 2 wins 2 losses. Team DRST in 5th place. No, in 6th place. Sorry, in 6th place with 0 wins 4 losses. Team EFSF with 0 wins 4 losses, and finally we have Team UQ with 0 wins 4 losses. Yep. Let's see who Team ST1 fought against. ST1 and okay. Team ST1 and Team EFSF are going on right now. So I do apologize to Team EFSF for saying that they have 4 losses. Yep, so the match I should not really have said that. Anyway, yep, so the match that has been completed is Team ID versus Team Feast. Yep, so good job to them. Team TBT have been decided as well. Team Feast have also been decided. Team UI have been decided as well. So these 4 teams, they are still playing it out right now. Right, in the meantime, visit room. Yeah, I got no time for this. Sorry, Killzor. Anyway, let's go to the comment section and see what's happening.
Jangan fire tu. Wih, dekat siut. Spray lah, spray. Dia nak bagi gudang.
Right guys, so the next match for Team TBT will be Team ST1. Yep, so Team ST1 are in a battle with Team EFSF right now. So the next tournament day will be on Tuesday. I'll be hopefully be streaming that as well. Yep, so Team ST1 over there. Okay, in the meantime, let me go to Stretch Sketch and show you how the team won it. Okay, so let's see what side the team. Right, so Team TBT spawned from this side first, and Team UI spawned from this side first. So let's go to the tank. Team TBT will be in red color. So they had double IS force over here. They had object 140 inside here. They had the object 268. No, I'm not sure. WZ 113s over here. 1 IS4 or IS7. Another guy over here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and I think a tank destroyer. I'm not sure. Let's just say it's a tank destroyer. So that's the lineup for that's the initial position from Team TBT. Now let's look at Team UI. Right, they put an IS4, IS7 Freedom Warrior J-God over here, and they also had A Samad over here. Then they had Red Panda over here, and then we had a Batchet. Was it the Batchet? Yes. Pat King in his Batchet over here. And then we had heavy lineup. So WZ 113s and IS4, I believe. I need to change it to green color. I'm sorry about that. Green color. Let's see. So yep, IS7 or IS4, WZ 113s, IS7, IS4 over there. 2 tank destroyers, one here, Batchet 25T over here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and another heavy tank over here. Okay, let's see how everything went down. The IS Force from Team TBT, they instead of capping base A, they went towards base B. Instead of capping base B, they flanked over here and ignored base B, and the rest of the team pushed over here. Is it the Foch? I'm not sure if it was a Foch or Object 268. I'm sorry guys. Anyway, the Object 140, he pushed really aggressively into base D. Why did he do that? Normally, you won't. Normally, what I learned from platoons with Fallman of team EHR, he said that if the medium tank on the enemy team, if he's pushing up really aggressively, it means 2 things. Either he does not know what he's doing, or he knows that he has his team supporting him from the back. So you need to play cautiously. So Team TBT by Object 140, why he managed to push aggressively into base D is because he knew that he had support from his teammates. Wait, let me just count the tanks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yep. So object 140 started capping base B, base D, and then the batch 25T tried to put shots into object 140, but unfortunately getting shot in return. And then he moved up here. Just a moment, guys. Okay, yeah. So then now is the okay. Then the IS-7s and the WZ-113s of Team TPT, they pushed up really aggressively into this position over here. Was it one here, one here? I can't really say. Other than that, after capping base C, A Samad in his no green color. A Samad in his T123, he pushed up here. He pushed up here. Red Panda in his T123, he pushed up here as well. But in the meantime, the IS-7 over IS-4 over here, he went to cap base B. This IS-7 of Retalk, he dropped down here. This was a really bad play from Retalk. This whole position over here, during my clan battles with with Feast clan. Yep. So the Feast leader Maddox, he said that this whole area here is a dead zone. And yeah, in my experience, it is a dead zone. Dropping into here means certain death, but depends on the team also. Like if you guys remember team EHR2, the leopard one, he managed to flank all the way here and come over here and do it. So it depends on your team. If you are confident to do that, you can go all the way and go inside this position here. But for teams for dropping down here and it does not work for your team strat, do not drop down into there. Anyway, yep. So let's oh my gosh, undo. Yep. Right. So let's move the IS-4 over here. IS-4 here. Here, this guy here, object 140. Object 140. Again, he drops down, and he'll go here to over here this position. This IS-4 will go over here to fight. Okay, and the object 140 from this position, he'll go here to fight, and he'll basically fight alone. After capping base B, this IS-4 will come over here. So the object 140 and the IS-4 on Team UI will be fighting each other. Anyway, what happens over here is Team UI, they try to get shots into the Team TBT's tank. Let's just move the tanks up. A Samad will be here from this position here. He moves here. Red Panda in his T123, he pushes up. So what happens here is the Batchet, he needs to run away. He manages to escape with very low hit points. But as he was crossing, he gets shot from this. Wait, I should use a different line. So let's just erase the lines now. So he gets shot from here, he gets shot from here, and then he also gets shot from here, and eventually he's the first person to get taken out. Okay, so let's just erase the guys. Then the IS-4 drops down here and he gets taken out as well. So now it's 1-1, but the capture points are in favor of Team TBT because they managed to capture base D first, and now there's a brawl over here. Team base C has been capped, and now all that what the magic is really happening is over here. So while Team UI are trying to push over and get shots into the enemy, they instead get shot by Team TBT with really good marksmanship and focus firing, all on this position over here. And then as the points are ticking down for Team TBT to win it, Team UI has to start pushing, and so they push with the T124 over here, and everything starts to happen. So they start fighting, and these guys, they also as well push up. And what separates the two sides, again, as I said before, I erased one tank accidentally. Undo. Yep. Okay. So what separates the two sides, as I said, I think would be better focus firing from Team TBT. I'm unsure about that. Or maybe RNG. RNG plays a huge factor in team games as well. So this guy, he'll move up over here, and yep. So one by one, the tanks get erased. This guy goes. These two guys go. And yep, one guy goes over here. This IS-4 over here is battling. He goes as well. Then the object 140. Does he survive at the end of it? No, he does not survive. And then finally is AR Samad goes down. And lastly, we have a 1 versus 3 situation over here. 1, 2, 3. And the object 268, he rams the last surviving enemy tank on Team UI to win it. And yep, so that's how That's how Team TBT managed to win. Alright, just hold on a minute, guys.
Lagi berapa orang? 5 orang.
Right, so that's how Team TBT managed to win it. So yeah, again, the whole area here, this was the main show over here. Team UI pushing up and Team TBT flexing around and then putting shots into Team UI. Up, okay. So now we have another
Aku risau yang belakang aku
10 to 15 more minutes, guys. So in the meantime, let me show you the other side of canal. Nope. Yep. Just push here. Okay. So now Team TBT will be green color. Let's green color. So they brought one mouse. WZ113, IS4 here, IS4 here. They brought a grill and a leopard. So no, that's not a leopard. That's a tank destroyer. They brought a leopard here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Who else did they have? They had another tank, I'm not sure. IS4 or IS7. Let's say he's just here lah, at this position here. So this is the lineup from Team TBT, leaving base C alone. So yeah, from here, this position here, the heavy tanks, they kept went here, one here, here, and also here, and from here to here, and then the grill continued over to this Overwatch position over here. The Leo from this position, he climbed up here and then went over here. So it's a good trick, guys. Good trick, good tip for you guys who want to play tournaments. You have to get your starting positions very fast. So if you saw the Leo, instead of coming around here and going around here, he knew how to climb and go over this position here and get to his position over here. So that's a very good tip for you guys. Anyway, let's see what Team UI did. Team UI brought a T110E3. Team UI will be red color. So they brought a T110E3 over here, knocked the tank out. They had a heavy tank over at this position. They had double AMX 50B over here. They had one batchet over here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They had double IS7s over here. No, one IS7 there. One IS7 will be over here. Okay. No, they had one more tank. No. They had Googleplex in his object, in his M60. So let's just remove this guy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and Googleplex will be his M60. He'll be over here. Okay, guys. So let's see how things transpired. Here first. Here. No. Definitely here. So again, let's see. Team TBT, as I said, went that way. Team UI, they went this way. They expected another brawl over here, so it was good for them. And again, guys, let me just state the fact they had 3 tank autoloaders, Batchet 25T, double AMX 50B over here. So let's just move the map a bit. Yep. So what did Team UI do? Team UI manages to put they manages to cap base D here, but then Team TBT, they managed to capture base A first. So Team TBT capturing base A first managed to put the advantage in their favor. Now let's see, the mouse, he moved up here. These two IS4, they pushed up here. This WZ113 pushed here, and this guy, I forgot. I forgot the tank. He pushed up here. Leo, after capping base A, he pushed up here. After capturing base D, these guys, one Freedom Warrior J God, he pushed here, and Googleplex in his T1 in his M60 pushed here. AMX 50Bs, they came this side. One tank, one heavy tank over here, and one tank destroyer over here. So that's how it happened. And then to get an even bigger advantage over Team UI, Team TBT put 2 IS4s into base B. So let's just move it up here and up here. But unfortunately for them, they started getting focus fired from Team UI from this position here. 1, 2, 3, 4. So it was not a good trade for Team TBT. So one IS4 fell back, one IS4 came to start over here to start side scraping. Right, guys? So after focus firing the IS4s, the MX-50B moves up here, and another MX-50B he stays over here. Now let's see what So now Team UI are again in the disadvantage because they are Team TBT manages to cap base A before them. So what do they have to do? They have to capture one of the bases. One of the bases. So that's the job for the IS7 over here. He pushes here, and he's supported by the Googleplex in his Googleplex in his M60. So he pushes here and starts capping, and this is when the mouse pushes up to spot the IS7 capping, and from there he gets focus fired. He gets focus fired from here, this position. I should use a straight line. He gets focus fired from the grill over here, the Leo over here, the mouse over here, and as well as this tank over here. So both sides trying to capture both base B and base C. They get focus fired by the the tanks from either side. So it was like a counterclockwise thing. And the Batchat, what did he do? I'm not sure at this point. Anyway, let's see what happens. And yep, and so the after the focus firing into the IS7, he pulls back. Now Googleplex tries to capture base C. So why does Googleplex try to capture base C after knowing that Freedom Warrior J-God managed to get focus fired by all these enemy tanks? Is because most perhaps his camo rating is better than the IS7 to be able to capture base C. That's what I think. I'm not really sure. The game mechanics is a bit is not really my understanding a bit, but unfortunately he gets spotted by the mouse again and has to pull back. And as he pulls back, he gets struck by the grill, he gets shot, and finally he has to pull back, and then this will be his position over here for the remainder of the game. Okay, then Freedom Warrior J-God and Team UI again, they know that they are in a bad position, so they try to put Freedom Warrior J-God into base C, and unfortunately this time as he was pulling back, he gets taken out by the Leo 1 over there. And right now Freedom Warrior J-God are in a tough position. So as everything is happening over here, the T110E3 he pushes up over here, and yep. So as he was pushing up over here, he gets focus fired. He gets focus fired from this guy, and he gets taken out. So within a few minutes of Freedom Warrior J-God getting taken out, the T110E3 over here, he gets taken out. So really bad situation for Team UI right now, and Team UI, they cannot do anything. So parking in his AMX 50B will be over here. A Samad will move up. He'll move up to this position here. He'll just have to spot. Right now the Batchat, I don't know. He will be at this position here spotting or what, or he'll be at this position here. This tank moves up. This tank is IS4 of mid-star gases, I think. So then what happens is this WZ pushes up as well, and finally they can start to capture base B, Team TBT. And this tank, he pushes up as well. And right now Googleplex is trying to spot, and he gets shot by the grill over here. And then finally now again Team UI need to make a move. So what they do, the team captain A Samad, he pushes up into C, but he gets shot by the mouse. He gets spotted by the mouse. He gets shot. The WZ over here, he puts a nice high roll into A Samad as well, and A Samad goes here, but again the mouse finally takes A Samad out. And now these two tanks, they will push on Googleplex, and they will take him out. And this heavy tank over here, he gets taken out. He pushes down into here, this position here, but yep, the mouse and the WZ, they come back to eliminate him. He's taken out. The Batchat also gets taken out by the Leo 1 who pushes up. So from this position here, he goes here. He takes the Leo, and lastly we have the last remaining tank on Team UI. But by that point, the points stick to 1,000 points, and Team TBT win it on base capture points again. So really dominant performance from Team TBT over there. So now guys, the time is 7:41. I do not have enough time to tell you about the other Winter Malinovka map. So let me just change it to scene 1, and yep, let's go and see what's happening right now. Okay, the room is up. Let's look at the room. Alright, again, I have requested to stream Team TBT, and they are going to fight off against Team ST1. And yep, so right now let's look at the map. The map is Himmelsdorf. Mode is Supremacy. Again, best of 5. So the team that gets to 3 points first, they win it. And yep, again, is a vehicle tier is tier 10. Team TBT will be spawning from the south side. Team ST1 will be spawning from the north side. And in the meantime, let's go and look at the charts, guys. Okay, let's go look at the charts and see what happened between the match of ST1 and Team EFSF. Team EFSF managed to beat Team ST1 in the last match, right there. So congratulations to them. Team UQ versus Team DRST, I believe, and Team UQ managing to win and finally win their first point. And unfortunately, Team DRST on a losing streak of 0 wins and 4 losses. Alright, just now I didn't get to show the teams, so let's look at Team TBT. So this is their lineup. Kohei, the team captain. This is their members. Fullback, a very good player. I like him a lot. I am your NMNM. I don't know how to say that word. That tongue twister. Anyway, Team UI, let's look at them. So this was the players in Team UI just now. So really strong players right there. Samad, Googleplex, Red Panda. Yep, Beta Bat, Pat King, Leslie. I'm butchering that. Alright, let's look at Team ST1. Team ST1 I streamed on Thursday. So yep, Musuh Kengu, the team captain, Coquettish Kiss, Gigarex, Montake, Elstar 4, really strong players right here. Right, so it's gonna be like a heavyweight battle, can I say that? Because Team TVT are currently second place in the group stages, and Team ST1 they have really good players, but they just lost their last match just now against Team EFSF. Right now we have 1 more minute left, guys, and let's look at the team lineup. Kohei bringing his IS4, they're bringing E100, IS7, IS4, E50M. Really interesting tank right there. Mouse and T110E3. Over on Team ST1, they're bringing a mouse, IS4, Object 263, IS7, Object 140, and a mouse. So what are these two teams gonna do? Will they go into base B and base A, or will they go into base B and base D? I'm hoping that Team TVT will go towards base B and base A because it's better suited for them. Anyway, on Team ST1 side, they're gonna go to base C and base D. I believe it'll be better for them to go to those 2 bases, looking at their lineup. Anyway, let's look at what's happening right now.
Ada squad lain ke?
Okay, we're into the game right now, guys. And again, guys, if you are watching for Twister Coins, please click the description in the video and click the links there and go to the page and watch it on Wargaming Portal. You will be able to earn 1,500 Twister Coins for the stream. Yep. And we are off, guys. Let's see. Okay, what are Team TBT doing? And exactly as I predicted, they are gonna go towards base A. Are they gonna put a tank into base B? I'm not sure. What are Team ST1 doing? ST1 are gonna go towards base C and base D. Okay, Team TBT have started capturing base A, and Team ST1 are capturing base C. Okay, base capture points I think will go in the favor of Team TBT right now. The mouse! What is the mouse doing? My god, the mouse is playing a spoiler role. Wow, I've never seen that happen before. That's really mind-blowing for me right there. Okay, yes, Team TBT have the lead in capture points. Okay, look at Team ST1 right now. Team ST1 are flanking around. No, the mouse is gonna push here. Let's go to Object 26. Yep, Montake, they are coming around. They are expecting a push from Team TBT. Really smart play from both sides right there. But Team TBT are not taking the bait. They are not pushing. They are just holding. They know they have the advantage right now. They know it. Actually, both sides. Actually, if you think about it, the mouse over there playing the spoiler role, and the Team ST1 pushing over there. Both teams are expecting both sides to push from their spawn points. Really smart, really smart. But unfortunately, it's okay. Object 140 getting the first hit of the game. Okay, Team ST1 stacking the attacks over here. E50 are spotting all of it. Okay, and Team TBT are aware. They are what are they gonna do in preparation for that? E100 taking a hit from the mouse. Okay, they're capping base B right now. Capping base B. Team ST1 are gonna get the cap advantage right now. Yep, they're already in the cap advantage. Mouse playing a beautiful role of stopping base B from getting points. Okay, Kohei is in trouble right now. He's being pushed by 4 to 5 enemy tanks. The E50M, he gets taken out. Let's look at Kohei. Kohei is over there. He's looking down the barrel of many guys, many heavy tanks, many strong heavy tanks. Mouse is pushing up. Is it a bit too late? Okay, they've managed to capture base A. Really good work from Team ST1 right there. They have the capture advantage. They have the gun advantage. They have everything in the advantage. They just have to. Now Team TBT have to push. Okay, it's a brawl over there. Should I go or should I watch this position right now? Let me go and look at it. Okay, E100. Really interesting. Bad RNG, but he gets taken out by the IS-7. What is all happening over here? IS-4 is pulling back. Kohei getting shot in the back. He's pulling back, but he's a one shot for all the enemy teams right now. Mouse versus IS-7 over there. Mouse, yep, Kohei goes down to the IS-4. Big hit. Let's go closer. Troll of Shimane. He's fighting off against Coquettish Kiss, but Coquettish Kiss is supported by big hit. He puts a shot in, but it's not going to do him any good. Yep, he gets shot. Mouse over there fighting with the IS-7. Matake is low on the one side. Dalji goes down, and as I said, they win on capture points. Team ST1 win it on capture points. Really good move from Team ST1 right there. They're still fighting, they're still putting shots in, but it's over already. Right, really strong performance from Team ST1 and really good work from Team TBT as well. Okay, let's look at it. Kohei, Full Boy in his T110E3 doing 2.6k damage, followed up by the I7 doing 1.7k damage. Lastly, we have the E100 doing 1.3k damage. The E50M, again I said interesting decision, and really it was an interesting decision. He could not run away in time and did not do any damage at all. Right, so let's look at Team ST1. Montake in his IS-7 doing 3.2k damage, followed up by the IS-4 doing 2.6k damage, and lastly we have the mouse doing 1.7k damage. So, okay, Team ST1 dominating Team TBT this round, doing 13,555 damage to them, and Team TBT managed to reply with 8,800 damage. Yep, so really good stuff from both teams right there. Okay, let me just ready up. The map again is similar stuff. The swap points have been switched. Team TBT are gonna spawn from the north side. Team ST1 are gonna spawn from the south side. Let's see how that goes. Okay, so let's look at the team lineup right now. Kohei again bringing his IS-4. Then we have an IS-7, Mouse, IS-4, E50M. E50M did not redeem himself last time, so let's see if he can redeem himself this time. Okay, they're bringing a Mouse and they're bringing a T110E3. Oh, on ST1 side, they're bringing a Mouse, IS-4, Object 263, IS-7, Object 140, and a Mouse. Will it be switch? Will Team TBT push into base C and base D? Or will both sides meet at base D over here? It'll be interesting to see. Yep, and we are in the battle right now. Okay, we are starting from the perspective of the E50M. Remember guys, the E50M did 0 damage the previous game. Let's see if he can do better this time around. Okay, I'm not saying the player is a bad player or what. I'm just saying that E50M isn't really so good for this for tournament plays. Forgive me if you think I'm wrong, but that's what I think. People have used the E50M before and it did not work out. Well, let's see. Okay, Object 140 has captured base B. They're capping base C right now, but Team TBT are gonna go towards base A. Again, repeating of their strats. Let's look at what Team ST1 are doing. They're capturing this B right now. Who's gonna get it? Who's gonna get the advantage? I think Team ST1 have the base advantage right now. The base capture point. Yep, they have the base capture point. And Team TBT have to push right now. They have to make the move. Okay, the mouse of Tigarex is flanking around. Object 140 is coming back to his allies. Team TBT. What are they doing right now? They're pushing B aggressively. Mouse coming up. Dalzi over here. Yep, they're coming back. And the mouse is gonna get spotted. The mouse is spotted. No, the mouse is not spotted. The mouse is... How is Musu Kengu not spotted right there? How is he... Is this World of Warships where you have to be between an island and what? Alright, Team TBT making a move. I do not think they should be that aggressive right now. Really, it's all happening downhill over there. E50M, where's the E50M? E50M has come back to support. Okay, Dalzi taking a lot of hit points. Gohei also taking a few hits. Who's over there? IS4, Troll of Shimane, he's pushing up as well. Everything's happening over here. Vicious in his object 140, he's flanking around. He was spotted, but he's unspotted right now. E50M coming up. VTOP, who are they focusing? They're not focusing the mouse. They're leaving VTOP. They're focusing the T110 entry. Full fire in his T110 entry. He's the target. He's gonna go down. He puts a shot in, but he's gonna go down. Bit hit goes down off the IS4 over there. But the T110 entry goes down. Okay, Vicious is capping basically over there. E50M is resetting him. Everything is happening. Okay, mouse goes down. Musu Kengu. Great focus firing. I'll just keep quiet right now. I cannot keep quiet. Koketishkis is the next target. Kohei is the target for Team ST1. Let's go at Koketishkis. Who is he looking at? He's looking at the mouse. Okay, both sides are taking out teams tanks one by one. Koketishkis, oh, very bad. Yeah, he gets shot. The mouse is... Yep, Koketishkis goes down. Finally, Team TBT are ahead in guns right now. They need to focus. Who are they focusing? They're focusing Montake in his IS-7. Let's look at the mouse of VTOC. VTOC is getting shot from the back, but they take out Montake. Really good comeback from Team TBT this time around. Okay, Troll Shimane is gonna focus the... No, the mouse missing the object 140. Really interesting. E50M is the next target. Mouse needs to take him out. No, the mouse bounces. And the object 140 takes him out, but the mouse takes out the object 140. Really good job. Let's look at Troll of Shimane in his IS4. He's gonna put a shot in. Will the mouse put a shot into the mouse? Vita? No, he bounces. Okay, yep, the mouse is gonna go down. Tiger Rex is gonna go down right now. But the question is, who will he go down to? Okay, Team TBT have to do this. And yep, Dalzi in his mouse takes out the mouse of Tiger Rex. Wow. Really good work from both sides right there. Good comeback to Team TBT for winning that match. And really strong performance from Team ST1 as well. Alright, let's look at the team damage. The IS4 of Troll of Shimane doing 3.5k damage. Followed up by the E50M. E50M, congratulations to you. I clap to you, I salute you. You managed to redeem yourself. Look at that, 3.2k damage right there. So yep, so it's a 50-50 on this match on the E50M. Anyway, the mouse of Dalzi doing 3.2k damage. So all the top 3 guys doing 3k damage over. Okay, over on Team ST1, Object 140 doing 2.4k damage. Followed up by Koketishkis doing 2.1k damage. And lastly, we have the IS-7 doing 1.9k damage. Right, and look at that, 3k damage difference between both sides. So really interesting right there. Can I say it was more dominant performance from Team TBT over Team ST1? Is 3k damage enough to say that? I'm not sure. You guys decide. Anyway, let's look. The map has switched. The map is Canyon. So the guy who the team who controls the B position over here is gonna have a very good game right now. Right there. Okay, let's look at the team lineup. WZ113, Death Star, Batchet 25T, IS4, AMX50B, WZ113, and a mouse. Musu Kengu in his AMX50B. Okay, Musu Kengu in his AMX50B. Then we have an IS4, we have a IS4, we have a Grill 15, we have an object IS7, M48 pattern, and also AMX50B. So double auto loading tanks from Team ST1. It'll be interesting to see what they do. Alright, let's go and look at the comment section, guys. How is it? Hey. Okay, we're just waiting. I clicked the button in YouTube, changing the view from normal view to theater mode. I don't know what happened. Anyway, yeah, sorry for that. Looking at that odd angle at the MX50B. Anyway, we are just looking at awaiting players right now, waiting for them to load up. In the meantime, okay, we are going, guys, right now. Nope. Yep. Okay, what are Team TBT doing? Team TBT are gonna go towards base A. That star is gonna stay at the back. The mouse is pushing up towards base C. Troll of Shimane, he's gonna go towards base B. M48 pattern is spotted. He was spotted by the Batchet, most probably. Okay, again. AMX50B. Let's look at him. Musuh Kenwo in his AMX50B being really aggressive. The Batchet, they missed the first shot. The Batchet needs to run. Batchet needs to run right now. Oh, Batchet getting focus fire. Batchet was not in a good position right there, but he managed just to survive. Those two MX50B did not focus fire as hard enough. Zarku is... Oh, he puts a huge shot into the WZ-113 over there. Just a moment, guys. Okay, I do apologize. Okay, the Batchet goes down. Team ST1 being really aggressive right now. And Zaku is capping base A as well. So Team TBT are tying down and they are base down as well. The mouse of full boy pushing up. Everything's happening over here. Let's look at what Kohei is looking at. Dalzi goes down. Wow, great focus firing from Team ST1 right there. Really aggressive from Team ST1 right there. Okay, let's see what's happening. Full boy pushing up, but it's not good. Also Kengo goes down, but as I said, that Dalzi has Troll of Shima over there in his IS4, he goes down. I wonder where he died. Okay, looks like this is in the back for Team ST1 right now. Team TBT have lost this. Or do I need to keep my mouth shut? And let's look at what's happening. That star goes down. MX50B coming up. Can I call this a win for Team ST1? Not sure. We just have to wait. Kohei putting in shots. The mouse gets taken out before he can take out Coquettish Keys. Object 268, he takes out the WZ-113, and all that's left is this MX50B, who is currently reloading right now. Yep, it's all over for Team TBT right now. ST1 have managed to win this round. No, this match. They haven't won the round yet. The scores are now 2-1. Congratulations to Team ST1 for winning that round. Really strong performance from them. I do apologize for my pronunciation, guys. Anyway, let's look at the team damage. Yep, look at that. Kohei doing 2.3k damage, followed up by the MX50B doing 1.9k damage, and lastly we have the mouse doing 1.6k damage. Oh, the Death Star doing 0 damage. Not the Death Stars round that time, just like the E50M in the first round. Okay, anyway, on ST1's team, Object 268 doing 2.7k damage, followed up by the IS4 doing 2.7k damage, 2.6k damage, and lastly we have the Pattern doing 2.4k damage. So yep, now this time Team ST1 dominating Team TBT with 14,000 damage, more than half damage, 7,000 over 7,000 damage done towards Team TBT by Team ST1. Well, let's go back and ready up. Okay, again the map is Canyon, and let's look at the team lineups. WZ-113, Batchet 25T, Mouse, IS4, WZ-113, IS7, Mouse, and Foch 155. On ST1 side, we have MX50B, IS4, IS7, Object 268, IS7, Pattern, and MX50B. So what are these sides going to do right now? I can't really say. Will they be aggressive towards base A? Will Team ST1 be aggressive towards base A? Or will they go aggressive towards base C? Not sure. Anyway, if Team ST1 wins it, they take the round. If Team TBT wins it, they throw it into a tiebreaker. So let's see what's happening right now. Another few more seconds. What is this? How to full screen default view? Default view, yep. Okay, the match has started, guys. Sorry for that. Anyway, for those of my accent, I'm sorry about my accent, but this is how I talk, and it's not a mixture of French and Asian. I'm Malaysian, guys. How I do, and I have not spoken a word of French before, except for s'il vous plaît or bonjour. I bet I'm butchering that, guys. Anyway, let's look at what's happening over here. Betcha is gonna go towards base C. He's being really aggressive. And Team ST1, I don't know what they're doing. IS7's being IS7 WZ113 and Fosh. Looks like they're racing right there. Who's gonna win it? The Fosh is in the lead. My god. It's like a race. Okay, but they're spotted by the pattern of races right there. Okay, full boy in his Fosh is calling for help. Okay, they're stacking heavily over here. Team TBT are stacking heavily over here, and yep, the Batchet is gonna go into base A right now. Base C, I mean. MX50B of Tigarex is there. Yep, Batchet is capping. IS4 Mouse is in the middle over here. Let's go and look at him. Got really strong position. They spotted the MX. Oh, the Batchet gets resetted. Batchet, really bad. MX50B, he's pushing. He's gonna get 2 shots more. No, he gets 1 more shot. So really good trade for the MX50B over there, putting 2 shots into the Batchet, resetting base C, and also chasing away the. Oh no! Look at that! Musu Kengu, he's coming around. Oh, this Batchet is in trouble. Oh my god, the Batchet. Musu Kengu goes for the reload. Very interesting choice right there. Okay, Batchet trying to put a shot into him, but no. Koketishkis goes down. What is happening over there? Koketishkis goes down, and Fosh is pushing up into the grill. The grill is in trouble. Okay, the Batchet finally goes down by Vicious. Okay, it's happening all over there. Let's look. They're pushing on. Where's the mouse? What happened to the mouse? This IS4 is all alone. Oh my god. What's happening over there? IS4 goes down. But the grill goes down. 2-2 on either side. But they managed to cap base B. Team ST1 have managed to capture base B. Let's look at Montake in his IS7. He tried to put some shots. My free cam mode is not working right now. Wow. Okay, let's look at Yayo in his TBT. In his IS7. He gets shot by the IS7. Really good shot into him right there. Already was on his side. Musu Kengu, who is he looking at? Musu Kengu is looking at WZ113 over there. Okay, ST1 really have the advantage right now because the pattern is still alive. The pattern is able to spot. Yep, he puts a good shot into the WZ113 over there. Let's look if my free cam mode is not working. Montake in his IS6 over here. Kohei is trying to put shots in, but he gets another one. He's down to a 1 shot right now. ST1 really have the gun advantage. They have the camera. Okay, the Tigarex is making a move. Where is he gonna go? He gets shot, but was it worth it? I think it was worth it. He's gonna get 3 shots into the enemy tanks right now. He's the enemy tanks. Then he puts a shot into the IS7. Will he take him out? No, he puts a shot into the mouse. And last one, who's gonna win? He puts a shot into the mouse again. Really great marksmanship from Yayoi right there. Okay, top 2 goes down. What's happening? Everything's happening over here. Let's look at my free cam mode. Free cam mode is finally working. Mouse getting shot. Oh my god, by the IS7 using heat. And these two tanks are gonna go down. MX50B, MX50B has reloaded. He takes out the he takes out the one of the tanks. The mouse goes down, and all that's left is this Fosh, this poor little Fosh, who won the race just now. Was it worth it winning that race? I'm not sure. He can take out Musu Kengu right now. Musu Kengu is coming out. Musu Kengu is potentially a 1 shot for this Fosh 155. Who is gonna? He puts a shot into the IS7 over there. And right now Musu Kengu is just farming right now, putting shots after shot into him. Tracks him, pattern is coming up. Fosh is gonna go down. And he goes down. Montake takes him out in his IS7 over there. Is there a salute? Nope. But really good play from both sides right there. Wow, congratulations. ST1 take the round. Okay, let's look at that. The Forge 155 doing 2.6k damage, followed up by the i7 doing 1.8k damage, and lastly we have the Mouse doing 1.7k damage. Over here, MX50B Musu Kengu team captain doing 3.5k damage, followed up by the IS7 doing 2.6k damage, and lastly we have the IS4 doing 2.4k damage. So again guys, team ST1 dominating team TBT in this round. Team ST1 managing to do 14,510 damage towards team TBT, who managed to reply with 9,600 damage of their own. So really great stuff from both sides right there. Okay, and now the battle are over, and let's see the charts. Okay, Team ID, they are still fighting right now. Who are they fighting? They are fighting Team UI. Okay, so good luck to Team UI and also good luck to Team ID. Let's see who wins it. Okay, Team TBT loses out. Team ST1. Okay, the chart has not been set, guys. We need to wait. Yep, the chart is updated every 5 minutes, so we need to wait. In the meantime, let me go to stretch sketch. Let me go to stretch sketch. Yep, my pronunciation is going off. Stretch sketch, and there we have it. Let's look at the map. What was the first map? Himmelsdorf. Himmelsdorf. Yep. Yep. Encounter supremacy. Briefing name Twister. Okay, so from Team TBT will be green color, Team ST1 will be red color for this first round. Team TBT, let's see, they had a Mouse over here, they had E50M over here, they had a IS4 over here. Did they have a tank destroyer? Did they have a tank destroyer? I'm not sure. Did they have it? Did they have it? Let's just put one tank destroyer over here. Anyway, let's see. They had a one Mouse, and yep, WZ-113s lah. WZ-113s and IS4. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Right, there you have it, guys. The double Mouse, and yep. I'm not sure about this tank destroyer though. I forgot. Let's look at Team ST1 right now. Brother, 140. Ratios in is 140. No, that's a heavy tank. C. Okay. And one tank destroyer, object 263, and yep, mouse, and rest are heavy tanks here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So these are the lineups from both sides. Let me just draw a line. So as you can see, from line to line, they split the map into half. Okay, and this time Team TBT managing to capture base B and base A before Team ST1 manages to cap base C and base D. So now Team TBT Team ST1 has to make a push. So okay, look at this mouse over here. Why was I laughing when I saw this mouse over here? Because he was playing a spoiler role. The enemy tanks, what his job was here, his job was in the case that Team ST1 they push heavily here and heavily here. Okay, these tanks who are over here, they will be in this position here, and this tank destroyer, they will be in this position to create a kill zone over here for Team ST1 tanks. Okay, so that's the reason why these tanks were over here. Okay, other than that, let's see, the E50M, he moved up over here to spot these tanks. They are here. They hang back a bit lah because they didn't get into position in time. This tank was over here. The mouse will move up over here, and then let's just erase this right now. Okay, but what actually happened, in fact, the tanks over here, they relocated to push over here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Is it 6? I'm not sure if it was 6. So these guys from this position here, they pushed really aggressive over here. So the E50M over here, he manages to spot those tanks who are pushing up. So he tries to flank around, but he gets shot while crossing this position here. As you can see, he gets shot here, he gets tracked here, and finally he gets he will die somewhere over here. No, that's not the one. He will be here and he will die. So he'll get taken out by these tanks pushing up over here. So let me just erase and yep. Let me move the tanks up. So these tanks push really aggressively into the town.
Jom Zeril, kita pergi Rainbow.
Okay. Object 140, I think his job was to like be a spoiler roll at the back. I did not really focus on the Object 140, so I do apologize for that. So after seeing the huge push from Team ST1, the tanks of Team TBT tried to counter react, but unfortunately they were not in a good position. They tried to push up, but this tank had to fall back here, allowing these tanks to come into here, into really good strong hull down positions. Not hull down, side scraping positions over here. Okay, so yep, so they managed to erase this tank. And then yep, so the mouse, one disadvantage of putting the mouse over here was that they planned for to do the kill zone over here, right, as I said before. But unfortunately, since that did not happen, the mouse had to make his way over here, and that cost him precious time. So this tank came up here, and yep, so one by one the tanks of Team ST1 dominated and also held the held that advantage the whole time. So they were pushing here really aggressively. Not this line. Why was it not this line? All Team ST1 had to do was push here, and create a huge dead zone here for Team TBT. And yep, the Object 140 came at the back. I'm not sure what the Object 140 did. As I said, I did not. Why is the thing not? Come on lah, pressing the button. Right. Anyway, let's see. And one by one, the enemy Team TBT tanks were taken out really effectively by Team ST1. So that's how Team ST1 won it. They won it with a really coordinated push. From this position here, they really won it with a really coordinated push from three sides here. And where did Team TBT lose it? From this position here, they countered to the push really late. The heavy tanks did not push up in time to support. So because the IS-4 who was over here was in a really strong spot, but the thing is he was being pushed on by three tanks, and yep, and he had no support, no immediate support in this whole area. Thus he had to fall back and giving better positions to Team ST1 to dominate that side of the rail. So that's how Team ST1 won it and Team TBT lost it. So counter attack, how you attacking, counter attacking, focus firing, these are how you win battles or how you lose battles. Anyway, let's look at the side of the other side right now. Team TBT will be Team ST1 will be spawning from this side, and Team TBT will be spawning from the other side. Okay, let's see. They brought a E50M. E50M will come here. That's not an E50M. E50M will come here again. Will they bring a tank destroyer? I'm not sure. Okay, they put two mouses over here at this position. That's not a mouse. That is definitely not a mouse. One mouse here, and then yeah, they'll be stacking tanks over here. So 1, 2, 3. They'll put one IS-4 into here, but he'll be too late to cap the base. The Object 140 over here, he'll be able to cap the base first. Okay, so let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's put another tank destroyer. I'm not sure what was the tank destroyer, but let's just put it. Okay, so now let's look at Team TBT. Team ST1, I mean. Object 140, he'll go here, he'll cap the base, and then he'll flank around over here. No, he'll flank to base A, capture it, and then he'll flank here, capture base C, I mean. So let's see, then the rest of it, they had double mouses. 1, 2, and then they had IS-4s and Object 263. IS-7. One IS-7 here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Another heavy tank. Another heavy tank should be here lah. Okay, now what happened? What happened? How did Team TBT win this? They pushed up really aggressively. And there was one heavy tank over here, and he got cut out. No, there was two heavy tanks over here. One mouse, and one. Okay, they pushed up really aggressively over here, but after capping base C and after capping base C, Team ST1 meanwhile had base D and base B, and then the Object 140 will go on to capture base A, as I said before. So now they push up and they managed to focus fire this guy over here. I'm not sure. So the where the team
Boom.
where the team
Mana lagi?
ST1, no, they did not lose this at they did not lose this match at this point right now. The tanks from here, they pushed up, they had to go and support their team really fast. So this guy pushed up here, MX50 E50M, he came here and yep, it was just a focus fire from both sides. Which team had the better focus firing? Which team had the better focus firing was obviously Team TBT. After capping base object 140, after capping base A, he pushed up into base C and then was resetted by the E50M over here. So it was focus firing. So one tank goes down, another tank goes down. One tank goes down here, another tank goes down here. One tank goes down here, one tank goes down here. So it was focus firing from both sides. One tank goes down here, one tank goes down here. Am I 1, 2, 3, and then it was like object 140 and a mouse and one IS4 versus a E50M, a mouse and a tank destroyer. Was it a tank destroyer? I'm not sure. Maybe it was a IS4. I'm not sure. But yeah, they managed to erase one of these guys, and then it was just a brawl with these two guys. The next target was the object 140, who will die over here. And lastly, we have the mouse. The mouse will take out one of the tanks. No, he will not take out, and he will die. And Team TBT will win that round. So yep, really good play to them. Okay, now the next match will be Kenyan. Yep, Encounter, Supremacy, Twister. Okay, let's see. What did Team ST1 will be green color. No, Team TBT will be green color. Batchet here, WZ113 here, IS4 here, Death Star over here, mouse will be here. No, that's not a mouse. Mouse will be here, somewhere here. One tank will be here, and yep, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Wait, 1, 2, 3. Yep, 4, 5, 6, 7. Let's see what Team Team ST1 did. Team ST1 were really aggressive. So let's see. Double AMX50B over here. This position. 1, 2. Pattern over here. IS4. IS4 will be over here. No, that's not an IS4. Yes. Yes. IS4. One tank destroyer on their side over here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 2 more heavy tanks will be 1, 2. Yep. Okay, let's look at Team ST1. What did they do? Pushed up really aggressively here into this position. They pushed up here and into here, and they also pushed up here. And okay, so actually this was a beautiful plan from Team ST1 right there. By being so aggressive, they managed to catch out Team TBT. Okay, so the Batchet was erased at the beginning. He managed to come here, but he was killed by he came here, but he was killed by Coquettish Kiss, if I'm not mistaken. And after that, it was just a pushing game from Team TBT, from Team ST1 into the enemy tanks here and push. And these two guys, they push heavily onto this guy here and kill him. Yep, and then yep. So yeah, it was a really bad situation for Team TBT from the start, and one by one they were just erased. So where did Team ST1 win it? With their aggressive push over here into Team TBT tanks over here. And how did Team TBT lose it? By spreading out, I think. But they did not dominate this the base B. Like I said, those who dominate base B, they will win it. But they did not manage to dominate base B. The mouse was here. He was just too back. He tried to push here, but it was too late. These tanks bled too many hit points. And yep, so that's how Team TBT lost the first Canyon map. So now let's go to swaps points. This time Team TBT will be red color and Team ST1 will be green color. So yep, let's see. Batchet will be here. Fosh will be here. IS7 WZ113 will be here. IS4 mouse will be here. So let's see, 1 2 3 4 5 6, and another IS4 will be somewhere here. So let's see, 1 2 3. Let's see what team ST1 replied. AMX50B here, AMX50B here, IS pattern over here, and then yep, IS4, IS7 here. No, it's green color. It's green color. They should be green color. Mistake. Green color. Yep. So let's put a pattern here. Let's put a AMX50B here and here. Let's put a tank destroyer at the back over here, and let's put heavy tanks over here. 1 2 3. Okay. So now let's look at what happened. So both sides at the beginning of the match, again there was a line across the map. This was the line. Oh, pretty even Steven. These guys, they pushed up into here. They pushed up into here, but what they didn't do, they didn't continue their push. They didn't continue their push because they thought there would be somewhere over here, and sure enough, it was a grill. It was a grill over here. The mouse from over here, he pushed up into here, leaving this IS4 alone. And then what happened? This AMX, where the match really started to swing in the favor of Team ST1 was when the TBT over here, he pushed into here to capture base C, and the AMX50B came to support him, came to stop the cap. And by doing that, he managed to reset base C, and also put 2 shots into the AMX50, the Batcher 25T, who started running over here. So let's move the AMX50B up here. But Muzu Kengu in his AMX50B, he came up here and putting shots into the Batchet, and in the end the Batchet was taken out. No, the Batchet came here, but then it was a push, really aggressive push from Team ST1. Pushed up, the mouse will be over here, and the Batchet was taken out by the pattern. Okay, and next these AMX50Bs, they came up and supported the pattern to take out this IS4 over here. And yep, this these tanks over here of Team ST1, they managed to flank around. They wanted to avoid the push, and these guys, they pushed up. Okay, they managed to take out Coquettish Kiss in his IS4, IS7 I mean, and then the Foch. No. Undo. Yep. They managed to push up, and the Foch will take out the grill. Okay, but right now, so it's 2-on-2. But Team TBT, what did they do? Team ST1, what did they do? They captured base. They captured base B, and then they were putting shots into the IS7 was over here, and yep, they started focus firing better than Team TBT did. Team ST1 managed to focus fire better than Team TBT did. And then one of the pattern, what did he do? He flanked around over here to come at this position here. This one of the MX50Bs over here, he pushed up here, and yep, and this guy came here. These two guys came up here. Foch again at the back over here. He gets spotted by the pattern, and he pulls back. And yep, so it was a better focus firing from Team ST1 that won it. This guy gets taken out. This guy gets taken out. These two guys gets taken out. And finally, they all push on top on to the Foch 155 and take him out. And that's how Team TBT managed to lose against to Team ST1. But before that, I would like to say really good play from both sides. Really diverse. A lot of things had to be taken into account to win that or lose that. So yeah, so that's it for the stretch catch. And now let me see what can I do. Okay, I'll go and look at the the charts. I mean, let me just switch to display game capture. Let's look at the tournaments and current. Let's look at the chart. Okay, Team ID winning all matches today, so they have 5 wins, 0 losses. Team Feast, did they win? I'm not sure. No, Team Feast losing today against to Team ID and Team UQ. So Team Feast with 3 wins and 2 losses for this round. Team ST1 with 3 wins, 2 losses as well. Who did they lose to? They lose to Team EFSF and they lost to Feast. Okay, so in third place is Team ST1, pay to win. In fourth place we have Team TBT with 3 wins, 2 losses. So Team Feast, ST1 and TBT are tied in second place. Secondly, and in third place, can we say third place? No lah. Looking at the chart is fifth place. Fifth place we have Team UI with 2 wins, 4 losses. 2 wins, 3 losses. Team EFSF we have 2 wins, 3 losses. Team UQ we have 2 wins, 3 losses, and Team DRST with 0 wins, 5 losses. Yep. So let's see. Yep, they lost to every single match they played in this round. Let's hope they can do better come Tuesday. So yeah, guys, that's it for the stream. I guess there's nothing else that I can do. Sorry for that. Anyway, guys, yep. So if you wanted to watch the stream for Twister Coins, please go into the description of the video and click the links there. Register and watch the live stream on Wargaming's portal. You'll earn 1,500 Twister Coins for this stream, and in the final streams you'll earn around 3,000 Twister Coins. Other than that, I would like to say thanks a lot for joining the stream. Thanks a lot for watching and commentating. Really means a lot to me. Thanks to both the teams, to all 3 teams that I streamed today. It was really interesting battles. Thank you to my support team for helping me. Really appreciate it a lot, even though you're all doing it for free. Yep. Also thanks to Wargaming, especially Rexy Commandante, for giving me the opportunity to stream the Twister Cups. And lastly, I would like to thank my mom for letting me do this. I'm still studying, guys. Anyway, yeah, that's it for the stream, and I will catch you on Tuesday's tournament. I would like to stream team. I'll decide which team I would like to stream later on. Anyway, yeah, see you guys and all the best.